welcome to Chanting for Change. I'm Teri Angel here with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
And our beautiful Grace Isis is with us tonight. Hello, Gracie.
Hello. How are you?
Good. It's a good day. And we are here to chant. We're going to do 2 chants tonight. The first one is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Karen, would you share with us about that? And I'll put the words in.
Okay, so we are going to be declaring that all obstacles, all barriers, and all illusions be removed. We are declaring that anything that is not divine love, light, and truth be removed. We'll do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do our 108 count together as a family. And beautiful, great Gracie will let us know when we get to that magic number. When we get to that magic number, beautiful, great Teri Angel will lead us into a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all barriers be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
And we declare that all illusions be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Let's take a breath into our heart center, feeling the energy of that chant, the beauty of it, the way that we just watch as restrictions are lifted, all of those barriers, all of those obstacles just flying away from us, and the joy that that brings to our hearts to feel the freedom, like a butterfly with its wings flapping. That's what it feels like. And we had Marlene that said, I love that butterfly, Karen. And that's what it feels like, just that feeling of freedom that we get when we realize that we are not limited. We are totally unlimited. The only limits we have are what we place on ourselves. And I love that chant because that brings that forward for us, that we are free. So we're going to go into our next chant. But first, let's say hello to some people. We have the beautiful Jennifer Langren with us from South Florida. I'll be seeing Jennifer very soon. We have Marlene Badinger with us, Luz Orsini, and Tammy Fisk from the other room. I am visiting with Tammy right now. So I am here in the back room and she is out in the living room with all the kitties and the dog, and just such amazing animal energy here in this house. I just love it. So welcome, everyone. And we're going to go into the next chant, which is all about bringing in the love, bringing in that beautiful energy of cohesion and working with each other and bringing forth that beautiful energy of peace. Karen, would you talk about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo? And the words are in there for everyone.
Yes, so this is where we are declaring that all living beings are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake, that all living beings are happy and healthy and open to receive miracles, and that all living beings live in peace and harmony. Again, we do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do our 108 count together. And beautiful Gracie will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all living beings are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge.
Renge Kyo.
We declare that all living beings are happy and healthy and open to receive miracles. Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge.
Renge Kyo.
And we declare that all living beings live in peace and harmony. Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's go back into our heart again, taking that deep breath in, feeling that freedom that led us to this place, that led us to the openness, the acceptance, the aligning with the miracles that are showing up for us in our life. We're going to chant Om 3 times slowly. Om is the cosmic sound of God. So really feel the reverberation, feel that vibration of your frequency as we chant it. And then we'll go right into our heart-brain coherence and do that for a minute. And then we'll share our beautiful I Am stories for tonight. So please join us in chanting Om. I am worthy.
I am giving and receiving miracles.
I am happy and healthy.
I am so blessed.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
And
We are
peace.
peace for
For
peace.
peace. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for being with us. Tammy says, I am a happy girl as I have a little more Teri time. I am love and I am peace. I am the happy one too for being here with you, Tammy. And Luz says, I am peace. And Marlene says, I am peace. We are all the peas for peace. Every night we come together like this. Every night we do our chanting and we feel into the flow of those chants, taking us to a very beautiful frequency. And then we make a declaration. We declare that there is peace on earth. And we declare that that peace begins inside of each of us in our hearts. So let's say our declaration together. We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us. And so it is.
So it is.
And as our Auntie Jean, who's not with us tonight, would say, and so it shall be forever and ever.
Ever and ever.
She is our little miracle, and we miss her. We miss you, Jean, if you watch this later.
We
I know
miss
she
you,
had,
Charlie and Christine,
and
but we know you're having a
yes,
great time. We can't wait to hear all the miracles when you come back.
yeah, they're right caught up in all of that weather stuff that's going on down there in Florida right now. So let's keep them in our prayers that everything will work perfectly and that wedding will go off without a hitch and that everything will be so beautiful for them for their vacation time in Florida. So miracles. Are there any miracles to talk about tonight? Anybody in our audience also that's had miracles happen and would like to share that?
I had an incredible miracle.
Let's hear it.
I think it's going to make every person who hears it really, really smile, because it's all about giving and receiving. And it's all about knowing that every time we take the time to stop and give, we receive something so much more than we could ever imagine. So it was crazy how it happened. First of all, I know that's how miracles happen. They happen so synchronistically, and there's so much that's choreographed behind it. So I'll just give a little backstory. I train dogs, puppies. I have a book called The Secret to Puppy Love, and my two little, I guess I would call them my little nephews. My sister-in-law, I have her two little miniature poodles. So I have Bobo and Teddy, and they are adorable and they are very well trained. And we were walking down the street. I had them both on each side. I was walking down the street, and this woman, she saw us walking. And she just she couldn't take her eyes off of us, and then literally pulled the car off the road, parked the car, and came over and started talking to me. So she had just lost her dog. Her dog had just passed. It was a standard poodle. And this standard poodle was her life. And she was devastated, but she was giving herself the gift of love and getting a new puppy. And she saw me with these two puppies, and she said, I just knew I need to talk to you. I know that I want to hire you to train my new puppy when he comes. Oh. And so I said, oh yeah, I would love to help you. I'd be honored to help you. And I said, and I've written 2 books that could be helpful. And we have another book that I wrote with a friend of mine it's called Time Heals for Animals. And it's ways for you to be able to communicate with your dog that has passed, and also with your puppy that's coming into your life. So she was so excited, and she's like, okay, well, give me your phone number and let me just get this started. And it was just a moment where, you just know that you're being placed in a place that it just makes no sense to the human conditioning or the human mind. But there's some part of you in the heart that just knows you were placed there. And there was no question about that I was placed there. And that the timing couldn't have been more divine. It couldn't have been more perfect. So I was just so excited about that. And I knew that was such a confirmation of miracles. And yes. I couldn't wait to share it with our family. And I know that there's so many people in our family that have had experiences like that, where you just happen to be there at the right time and be able to say the right thing. And I just knew that there was something that was being shown to me and to her, that love is forever.
Yeah, it is. Love never dies.
Never.
How beautiful, Karen. What a blessing you're going to be to that woman and to her beautiful new fur baby. Yeah. I love that.
A little 4-month-old. So I can't
Mhm.
wait. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And I told her that, the time heals would help her with a lot of
Mhm.
the pain that she's going through, and that's real.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
not something that we can just push through. It's something that we
Mhm.
have to really integrate into our heart so that we make peace with bringing in another being and have
Yes.
that beautiful being who has left the physical live in our heart. And that's what I think. I really believe that, that's what happens when they leave their physical. I believe the invisible comes into our heart and we become more loving and more kind and more caring and more compassionate. But it's a
Mhm.
choice. It's always a choice. We
Yeah.
can choose to believe that that invisible being is still fully love and is available to live in our heart, or we can think that's the end.
Yeah.
That's how powerful our mind is.
Mhm. It is absolutely. Uh, well, I had a miracle today as well concerning puppies and dogs. A friend of mine just lost her beautiful little dog a week ago today, and she hired me to do a session with her. It was kind of a grief release session, but also to see if her dog would bring her any messages and communicate with her. And we had such a beautiful session, and her beautiful baby came through and reminded her of the love and said some things that she would resonate with, and she was just blown away. She just said, I cannot believe that all of that came through. And I didn't know the puppy. I didn't know it at all. I knew that she had animals and I channeled other animals for her. But it was like so many things that he said to her. And she's like, oh my gosh, yes. And everything was like, yes, we did that, or I did that. And it was just so beautiful to have that confirmation that even with people, our animals are the same. They're a soul. And when they move on out of their physical body, they're still able to communicate. They're still able to send messages and get those messages through that they want you to remember them by. And he was just so loving and like, it's okay. It's all right. And that he was happy, and he showed me himself like a little puppy, just dancing and playing and having so much fun. So it was just a
Is that
miracle for
freedom for them?
me, confirmation for me of seeing that and being able to see it and transfer that message onto her. And she put it out there on Facebook. She said she wanted the recording put up so other people could see that, they still have the love. Love never dies, and they still have that love right there in their hearts from their beautiful loved animals.
Right?
Yeah. It
Absolutely.
was a miracle for me and I just feel so blessed that I was able to do that and be of service in that way. So, yep,
Absolutely.
love never dies.
It's such a gift. It really is such a gift. And
Yeah.
it's such a blessing that we all have this gift. We all
Mhm.
have the ability.
Yes.
It's really so simple. Which do you decide to listen to? The
Yeah.
voice for love or
Yeah.
the voice for fear? It's that
Yes.
simple.
It
Because you can
is.
always hear, especially these beautiful animals, when they leave their physical body, they are in pure freedom.
Yes.
They
That
are
was it.
so, because they don't have the baggage that we humans have. And so
Mhm.
when they leave their physical body, especially, when they've been struggling, and we get to have unconditional love with them for all the years that they're with us. And
Mhm.
and when it's time to let them go, we have to be unconditional in
Yeah.
our love and not make them suffer, You know, we have to, this is why it's so important that people understand that when you let them go, it's unconditional love.
Yes.
And it never ends. It doesn't ever, it never stops. It keeps growing. Not only does it keep growing for the person who has experienced loss, but everyone around you gets to see that when you truly love, you can never lose. When you truly love, you can never lose. And that love is so powerful. It goes beyond our words. It goes beyond time and space. It goes beyond all of these illusory beliefs. And it's all up to us if we decide to believe it. So there you go. Couple of great miracles. How about you, Gracie?
Yeah.
I'm just having a lot of miracles, listening to your miracles.
Oh.
My day has been a good day.
Good. Good. I'm so glad. Has the weather settled down there in New York?
Yes, today was very bright and there was no wind. It was just a good day. It was a beautiful day. Yes.
I think it followed me, Grace.
I think so too. I think it was coming. Yes, they did say it was coming from the north down.
Yeah. But that's okay. It'll straighten up eventually.
I want to acknowledge Gracie as a miracle, because I think Gracie is a miracle. I think she is such an incredible addition to our family. And I just am so honored. She helped me in a time when I was really, really struggling and didn't have the faith that I have right now. And I appreciate you so much, Gracie. Thank you for sharing your beautiful love and light with us every night.
Thank you for being on schedule. On
schedule.
So that I could also meet my schedule to meet you at that space. Thank you. That's very kind.
Gracie's my beautiful travel companion. She's there with me in the car. Yes, every time I need to have that little pick me up, she knows that she has to pick up the phone and call me. She gets the message.
It happens like clockwork. I'm like, oh, so if I'm not telling her that, Teri, you listen, this is what's going on. It's blowing, the wind's blowing, it's driving, and I'm like, that's what I had to tell you.
Yeah.
I thank you so much. This is a joy. It's a joy. I'm
glad you are a joy. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you. So thank you very much. I hope everybody's doing well.
Yes, I hope so. And I forgot to say hello to my friend Joanne, who is on with us tonight. So let's all say hello to you, Joanne, and everyone who came in. Thank you so much for being here. So much love to all of you. We're going to clear the channel for today's meditation time. As they bring in Sweet Dreams Restream, it may be a time when you can just relax and enjoy that meditation before you end your day. So many blessings to all of you. And we leave you with Namaste, y'all. So much love.
Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.
See you tomorrow. Come back and do